You're watching WKBD TV. Now, UPN Detroit. Action News at 10.
Tomorrow, the country pauses to remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. But the celebration of his life is already underway in parts of southeast Michigan. Action News reporter Suzanne Wengler is live in West Bloomfield with more. Suzanne?
Well, Glenda, if there is one word to describe tonight's events here at West Bloomfield High School, it would have to be inspirational. Tonight, they not only honored the slain civil rights leader, but 9 other leaders who spent their entire careers promoting peace. When you first walk into the lobby of West Bloomfield High, you notice the diversified crowd, the cameras, TVs, and speakers. And then you start to listen and learn what tonight is all about.
Looking at where we've come to and just how far we need to go.
It's a night about students honoring the lives of 10 carefully selected world leaders, 10 men and women considered some of the best teachers of world peace. Teachers like Gandhi, Father Cunningham, Mother Teresa, among others.
As a result of their achievement of peace, Prime Minister Begin and President Sadat received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1978.
At the helm, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Some of the other highlights of the night, a special poem honoring the slain civil rights leader.
Those may come, but don't let them hit you.
And a candlelight vigil. Tonight is a time to reflect and remember. A time to remind each other of tonight's main message, that our opinions can either drive apart a nation, or like the opinions of Dr. Martin Luther King and others, strive to bring a nation filled with various colors and creeds together and united. Now the celebration marking Dr. King's life continues tomorrow here at West Bloomfield High School. On tap, a special breakfast, a program, and then their walk for peace. That's the latest live in West Bloomfield. Suzanne Wengler, Action News.
All right, thank you, Suzanne.
Live from Detroit's news leader, it's 11 o'clock. This is Local 4, where local news comes first.
Well, dozens turn out tonight to celebrate the life of a man dedicated to equality.
Metro Detroiters remember the legacy of the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. with a candlelight vigil took place in West Bloomfield. This year's theme, Honoring the Dream, Uniting Community. Organizers say each year more people attend the tribute. This is the 10th year for the vigil.
WWJ Detroit.
WWJ's Pat Vitale right now in West Bloomfield for an annual MLK event.
Hi there, Roberta and Joe. This event is just starting to get underway. United We Walk, honoring the dream, uniting the community. The lovely music you're hearing in the background from the gospel choir here at West Bloomfield High School. They've been holding this event for 10 years, and the students say this is the perfect place because you've got so many students here from all over the world. Many African-American students, Arab students, Indian, they just come from everywhere, so they know a lot about diversity and learning to live with each other. The students hope that a lot of parents attend this event today. The students put it all together, and they want their parents here to hear the students and their messages. Live at West Bloomfield High School, Pat Vitale, WWJ News Radio 950.
From the automotive capital of the world, you are listening to WWJ News Radio 950 Detroit, an Infinity Broadcasting station.
Today is Martin Luther King Day. No mail delivery today. The stock market is closed. Most banks are shut down. Federal offices, state offices, Secretary of State branches, and U.S. District Court is shut down. In Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties, the clerk's offices and courts are closed, as are City of Detroit offices. Lots of area kids are spending today learning and sharing the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And Pat Vitale is live and local in West Bloomfield with more. Patty.
Roberta, Joe, good morning. This is one of the larger events for students in Metro Detroit. Young people are here at West Bloomfield High School from schools throughout the area, Oakland and Wayne counties. 2,000 voices strong behind United We Walk to honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. 13-year-old Lindsay Voorhees is here with her classmates from Our Lady of Refuge in Orchard Lake.
We learn their different values, and we learn how they live and the differences in our cultures. and it's just educating our mind.
The students are also being asked to leave a personal message on something called The Wall, a message about how they honor the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King. And Joe and Roberta, some of the messages are by being nice to people, getting along with everyone. One young student wrote, just by being nice to animals. Live at West Bloomfield High School, Pat Vitale, WWJ News Radio 950.
You're watching WXYZ 7. Now, Action News at noon.
Right now, let's go live to Peggy Agar, who is standing by live in West Bloomfield. Peggy?
Happy Martin Luther King Day to you, Kim. I can tell you that some people think that maybe these events really don't make that much of a difference, but I just witnessed a couple thousand people come out of West Bloomfield High School and march down Orchard Lake Road. As cold as it is, you better believe they wouldn't be out here if they didn't think it was important. Their toes were colder, but they did their best to march in the footsteps of Martin Luther King Jr.
Every single year that I come, I see an increase in participation, an increase in cultural awareness, an increase in what this is about.
The West Bloomfield March started in 1994, and as the march grew, many here believe people have grown in their acceptance.
I grew up in a pretty diverse area in Detroit, but I think nowadays a lot of privileges, learning Chinese or Spanish at younger ages. They had that when I was a kid.
Some of the kids even made masks that look like Martin Luther King, but most of the kids here understand this is one day where it doesn't matter what or who you look like.
Right now, there's not even a difference. I mean, everybody's equal, and it's more about sharing and caring about everybody.
Peace, friendship, love.
From the mouths of babes, if you missed the walk for whatever reason, there really is something tremendous going on at the high school all day today. They have a wall of hope where thousands of children have put up their messages of hope for the future up on a wall. You can read them and even add your own. Live in West Bloomfield, Peggy Agar, Channel 7 Action News.
Working for you right now. This is Fox 2 News. News that works for you.
And more than 20 local schools joined forces to honor Dr. King today. The United We Walk March commemorates King's message of a unified community. The high school students kicked off the event with music. Choirs from Allen Park High School and West Bloomfield High School performed. The event ended with a 1.5-mile march along Orchard Lake Road. Police say the march drew a crowd of more than 1,000.
WXYZ 7. Now, Action News at 6.
Across the Detroit area today, people took time to remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. In West Bloomfield, students and adults joined in the 10th annual United We Walk event. The march started at West Bloomfield High School and traveled along Orchard Lake Road. Southfield was the first city in Michigan to hold a peace march honoring Dr. King back in 1986, and this year's march ended at the Southfield Pavilion with a special presentation. And in Taylor, people observed the holiday by volunteering at the World Harvest Outreach Center. It was part of a United Way effort to organize volunteers in several locations across the area.